It is time for the Ka Mosh Pit. And we back with another one. And today we have Ka with the first album of two, Languish Arts. Hey, listen, man, new Ka, get the mosh pit going. I don't have a chessboard. I got my drink. I don't got a thing of cigars with me. I didn't dress up for this, so it's pretty unprofessional. I can't even lie. You gotta fit the vibe. You gotta prepare yourself for the gems that are gonna be dropped. Surprise drops. You know how Ka is. He always be like, oh yeah, I dropped 2 albums on my website. Buy them. Which is like a W way to promote, but you know how random it be. So it surprised me. Now we're here. You know what I'm saying? Ka is like the definition of a producer poet. One of the best lyricists ever. I don't think he's really dropped a bad album. So like the expectations for this is like, okay, it's going to be a good album at the very least. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to get this going. We're gonna see what gems Ka is gonna give us. I'm gonna try and catch as many bars as I can, cause dear God. So we're just gonna see how this goes. The first one, Languish Arts. Let's get right into this. Ka Mosh Pit has begun. Everybody get your cigars, get your glasses, get your novel that you're reading, and just take this in, you know what I'm saying? So let's get right into it. First track we got is Full Cobra. Okay, what do we got here?
Summer case, 1 yams to cook, can't be shook and cure the hunger shakes. Though we ain't selling cane, all we did is run in place. Phrases a younger face. I do this quaint rap, true it ain't trap, my brung escapes. Full Cobra.
In the back, Full Cobra. That's kind of hard. I can't even lie.
Shocked, I dare this every day. I see a new dawn. Was grim. 20 on the twin, 10 on the futon. All these displays of hate ain't new. It's deeply rooted. Every time we grow, they chop.
Oh my gosh.
They have inflammation. They got disease. I'm Aristotle's Plato, Socrates.
Oh my gosh. This is a dope opener, for sure. Listen, man, there is not much I'm going to say with these songs, because really the full meat and potatoes is within the lyrics, and there are some one-liners in there that are just like absolutely ridiculous from Ka. That was a good opener, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the very subtle instrumental in the background as well for Ka to just do his thing. Next track we got is Ascension. So let's get it. Oh my. Whoa, hold on a second. Ooh. Oh, we on some different time in here. Huh. Oh, this track is crazy. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, this track is nuts, bro. This track is like one of his best songs. Holy hell. Yeah, this one is crazy. That track is literally one of his best songs. Everything about that song, oh my gosh. The rest of the album is the same level as this track. Oh my gosh, we're in for something absolutely nuts. Everything about that track, what he writes about is for Hood Ascension. He may not be a good person, but he got good intentions. Like, he's talking about where he stands, what good he's trying to do. Like, there's so many layers to that track. Let's keep it going. Next track we got is No Reservations.
Did it with no reservations. None.
Oh. So you just kicking the door down. You hear.
Put death to one acceptance. It only restrains. Can tell with pens tethered to genuine, no phony exchange. Only the pains. Try saving you, even occasional roaming in flames. To finally live on a block with no lots was like lottery. With sons torn with guns pointed, they try to bother me. These new fables I jot too stable for pop. To be true, always knew talking much of gators was crock. Been devoted on my shoulders, held the weight on my block. Got you to the promised land if I make it.
Oh my gosh.
Living decent wasn't feasting.
This man's 50? Insanity.
Exact fact they can't face.
Bro, what is going on in this beat? I feel like I'm gonna, after every single track, I'm just gonna be repeating myself, saying that Ka performance was great on here, that the drumless beat was it was engaging, but every time Ka produces a track, it's always built as like a foundation for him to really speak his, mind. We're just gonna keep it pushing, I guess. That was a great track as well. With the title Languish Arts and just the cover art as it is in the classroom, like, are we gonna be graduated from Harvard after listening to this. Like, my IQ is already, you know, getting a plus 250, you know, point boost after listening to this. So it's like, I want to end up with 2 degrees. That's insane. Next track we got is Forgive Me. Let's get it.
Feel my hood grandma, I could bet on whatever issue. My whole lambing program to enjoy was detrimental.
Okay.
Best kids on this cruel acre to pull paper, had to press a pencil or full caper, bring it to your chest, and the rest is central. I was trying to formulate before I'm shaped back into clay. Always in a state of
Damn.
I had like how I talk, but I'm a better listener. I live in these bars, might
Spittin'.
be hard to find a better prisoner.
Oh my.
Too proud of my strong Brooklyn heritage, peace to Weeksville. Changed to maintain a healthy brain, so now I'm gluten free. Slow to fall.
Wow. Crazy ass track, man. Next track we got is If Not True. Let's get it. Ooh. Hold on.
If it ain't true. Quiet with my actions, no distractions. Don't care what the rest say. I'm serious. We share the struggle, need a daily double. Can't take less. Was a predator, apex. It was vexing, had to pick it up, no protection, trying to lay text.
Wow, this one has crazy progressions in here. Wow.
Either vitamin D deficient or dealing with another summer loss. Despite
Damn. This track was a good breath of fresh air because a heavy hook, you know what I'm saying? Help with the structure on this for sure. I like the chorus and I like the refrain into the chorus, you know what I mean? I thought that was very dope. Little things within the production that always keeps it, you know, interesting and on your toes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a dope track. I liked it. Next track we got is Unindulged featuring Chuck Strangers. Chuck Strangers on a Ka album. I got questions. I do.
You know, I just want to get things straight around here, man.
Key fobbs, you can't slide. It's been a while. I left the city, nothing with me but some 9-5s. Cop the Kipper spatial, CB2 coffee table, something for Rachel and the fam. I'm grateful. We betrayal, now it's all derailed. Revenge is sweet as mango, sweet as pussy when you ain't had no time to hit the line.
Can't reach these heights, broke the ladder, kept it intriguing. About my pestilent breeding, soul. Concerned witness and burn bridges, this gift was a toll. Survive. If this truly is a movie, my crew, we had a difficult role. Some sediments for loving dead presidents like necromancers.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about that track. Strangers featured, didn't do much. Ka was good on it. I just felt like that whole track all around was just kind of a little empty. It didn't really do much in comparison to everything else that we've heard up to this point. It's kind of like whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's nowhere near the first 3 tracks of this project. The first 3 tracks were absolutely insane. We're losing steam now. Hopefully we can pick it up with the next track. I don't think Unindulged was that bad of a track by any means, but it was just kind of like, it was cool. It was fine. Next track we got is Touche. What is going on here? Broken ass flute. I don't even know what it is actually, to be honest. I'm pulling shit out of my ass.
Been woes, it's how the trend goes. Never would have been shows. Through the sift, they couldn't picture me getting in. With my heart as best tries, fall as high as the been lows. My hurtful eyes see no where virtue dies. On guard, if ain't on guard, get touche. Harbor the deep hate, preferred early birds. Didn't wanna hear them whirly words. She late. Another mouth to feed, anything out the house we need, we take. Yeah, I think I like that track more than the Chuck Strangers one, but I still feel like that one was okay too. Rapping performance was good. I wasn't a crazy huge fan of that beat, to be honest. I don't think personally I'll return to it. Next track we got is Still Holding, featuring Joy, Gone to Heaven. Let's get it. Ooh. From all the venom and savagery they have for me, we'll miss America. Fuck all the pageantry. Can't be fixed. Fancy tricks, too much time.
Oh, we back. We back.
How they damn the race, can't stand the pace. Jay scared me with back of bullets, vests and can of mace. K was out browsing 4,008 gram mistakes, high standard taste. Someone through many stages lonely. I'm at the point where age can slow me, but not using a doctor. Peruvian Maka and Asian Goji. How I act in faith.
Oh my gosh. Great hook. Bro, who produced this track? Oh, it's Preservation. Oh, yeah, makes sense.
feel like when I had some snowflakes. Lost friends in the dough chase.
That was definitely the life that was needed to bring, you know, the pace back up. The joy hook, you know, with the background vocals from Gone to Heaven, I feel like that just created just such an ethereal vibe that made the track so much more whole, that connected to what Ka was saying in his verses as well. Next track we got is Family Color. Let's get it.
Scared to go for broke, was already poor. Pleasure, treasure, every day, don't know how many more. Digging up my
Hold
past,
on.
many moments. There was no providing earth, and only link when you up. Shouldn't know horizon. They even
Ooh.
feed my minds, my thoughts stay greens with family color. So call it buck.
Okay.
From the concealed blades, even the days we buried the hatchet. Those set of 10, all the sentiments, well, man, durable,
Wow.
curable be. So even when I'm feeling malaise, I can't be lazy.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, this track is nuts! Yeah, that was another great track. Like, that was actually probably one of the best on this project, for sure. Like, that was probably the best track since, like, track 3 or track 2, to be honest. Loved what he was talking about on there. The progressions within the beat at the very end were super dope as well. That was just an all-around great track, no doubt about it. Yeah, now we're on to the final track, Last Place.
This is stuff only suffering makes. Cut a lot of slack. Tired of eating kid meals. To be a big deal, I got a Mac. For ascendance, my only dream of bliss, I fiend for this. So if it's not dope, it's not a track. I know trying to make sense. Don't make dollars stack, but I insist like a dying wish. Best gift you can give a child is a fact. Chicken wings and fried rice, I stop for grace. Could never reach through sour grapes, but still said wine. And you won't come out of
Dope closer, for sure. Alright, there you have it. Ka with Languish Arts. This is solid, like, as expected. You know what I mean? Ka did his thing all over it. A lot of food for thought. Still a bunch of things to unpack with it. But one thing I will say is, man, this album starts off really great. Ascension, you know, No Reservations. Those tracks are like some of Ka's best, easily, 100%. Especially Ascension. How reflective that track actually is, and that gives you a kind of good check-in of like where he stands in this rap stuff at his age, in the rap game with how old he is. And the level of just detail within his lyrics every time is still mind-blowing. Production-wise, he's still going with a lot of them drumless beats, but it's still a lot of the beats are still pretty engaging. One thing I will say, like in the middle of the project, especially when we get to Indulged and, you know, Touche, I feel like the album does really lose steam. They're not bad tracks by any mean, but they're just not that great. But then once it gets to Still Holding and Family Colors, like, oh yeah, we back. And Last Place was a good, you know, song to end up on. But with that being said, I feel like this is a good Ka project, but there's just so much better Ka albums than this. Personally, I kind of feel like the same way how I felt with A Martyr's Reward that dropped last year. I feel like it's a good project. There's some super dope highs, but honestly, Ka isn't really doing anything different on here, but it's like you go to Ka for what Ka does, and there's just better versions of what Ka does than this, you know what I mean? But with that being said, it's still solid, it's still good, a lot of food for thought, some nice production on here as well. I wish there were some areas that had a little bit more to it, or I just wish there were some songs that were at the same level of that first 3-track run. I feel like this was still solid for what it is, man. I definitely do enjoy it. Ka always giving you these very, you know, potent hood tales, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are my thoughts on Languish Arts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If y'all enjoyed, like, subscribe for more, bell icon for notifications, all that jazz, and yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.